friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. You already know the vibes. Jack and Fitness. This is Andrew in the Stewart Hotel Boxing Life. Let's go. Woo!
The one and only Boxing Guru, aka Wildman. I'm here with the Source Talk Boxing Podcast.
Thank you, Chip. Thank you. You know the vibes.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yes, top of the afternoon, y'all. Rocking out with yours truly, the Source Effect. This is the Source Experience, man. Monday is in the books. Man, that interview really shook a lot of y'all up, man. I think I'm gonna stay on this for some time, man, because it's a hot topic. Not only is it a hot topic, it doesn't need to go away so fast. You know why it doesn't need to go away so fast? Because a lot leading up to this interview and tell all, come clean, you know, it needed to be put out there, man. And I commend Spence for finally coming clean. Shout out to his significant other, for getting him to come clean. But a lot was said and a lot wasn't said. We're gonna get to a lot of that today, this afternoon. Give me a second. I want to close some of these. I just want to close some of these. Yeah, I was just trying to close a couple of things so I can really go in with the source with y'all. But I just feel like for her to get that interview was dope, right? Because he was comfortable. He was sharing and he was opening up. I don't think if anybody else would have did it, it would have got that much, that side, that vulnerability. Because that's pretty much what he showed, a lot of vulnerability. Y'all not gonna admit it. Y'all not gonna admit it. But he showed a lot of vulnerability. Especially, admitting to like the things that he's going through now after the car accident. Because remember, he was on record. He was stone cold. Like, he was just out there, like he was Wolverine. Like he was, it didn't affect him. No broken bones. Remember all that, man? And at that time, I remember the narratives, the guys, like his quote unquote radical fans, like they was just running with that. And that was bothering me, man, because I knew, like, come on, bro, you're broken up, my guy. You're not, you're like, why, well, what are you trying to prove? Like, you should be grateful to be alive. You should be grateful that the angels, your protectors, they shielded you, man. But the first thing you come out saying is, I forget. I think something along the lines of him being a savage, no broken bones, this, that, and the third. And all these idiots, these idiots on YouTube just ran with it. Um, and it kind of it turned me off on him. But you know what I did? I just left it in God's hands. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep playing, just doing me, right? But I just remember all the guys that now, as he comes clean and speaking about the things, the drinking and fat camps and all that, right? I just remember guys, his same fan base talking about me, not even knowing me, just knowing me off of YouTube or what they heard about me. Tell people that I'm not solid. I'm not this, I'm not that. Like, bro, and you know who I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on you, Handy Man, because I would spit on you. Straight up and down, bro. I would spit on you. For real. Like we don't play about that. Where I'm from and how I move, we don't play like that, bro. You you always try to get like sympathy for your situation. But if somebody like me, I'll spit on you, bro. If you ever if I was around you, right now I'm in a great space though. But around this time when a lot of this was going on, if I was around you, if I caught you at a fight anyway, I would have spit on you, bro. Straight up. I don't care who you was with. I don't care how you think you carry it, what you do. It would have been on. I would have spit on you. Straight up, man. Because you sitting here running around, don't know me from a can of paint. Only thing you know is that I was close to your God, right? That I had your God's attention. And unlike you, I didn't worship him. I didn't worship him. And I called him out on a lot of stuff that he came out the closet with now and is admitting to. And you was one of the biggest ones running around here on YouTube trying to tell people defame my character, talking about I'm not solid. No, I'm official. And I would have spit on you and shown you how official I was. I would have stepped on you like a roach. Because that's what you are. You're a roach. I don't care about your situation. Word, I don't care about your situation. But hopefully this gets to your ears, brother. You know? But back to the topic, man. A lot of y'all really disappointed me because, like I said, I watched y'all. Y'all still are doing the videos, but y'all not addressing what's really going on because y'all are in denial, man. Y'all are in denial, man. And I'm gonna keep. This is gonna be a hot topic. I might talk about this for a whole week, right before the fight, because this is a fight week. I might talk about this for a whole week, man, because it's juicy. It's juicy, man. I seen guys moving the goalposts, um, talking about Bud being active all the time, and that's why I did my videos, man. I'm gonna continue to keep putting out short videos on this because this is not getting swept underneath the rug, man. Contrary to if you guys want to report on it or not, like y'all did videos on every other thing. The mouthpiece, his teeth. Like, no, why y'all didn't want to talk about the real? Him talking about him drinking and still drinking after the accident. Why didn't y'all talk about that? Why y'all didn't talk about the fact that he spoke on um Terrence, him and Terrence talking? Because you guys are the same ones reporting Terrence is the holdup, signed the contract. Why didn't he talk about that? Why didn't he bring none of that up? Why is that you guys that claim to be insiders, claim to be this, but you guys don't have no information, no concrete information, man? Why was that, man? That's why I put that video out there. The Spence radicals say one thing, but Earl Spence says another. Says another, man. You guys got a lot of serious explaining to do. But I see you're still moving the goalposts. There's no accountability from you guys. I want to keep drilling this, man. I might do another part 3 tonight. See, I got a little time right now, So I just want to jump on and just keep putting this out there. I'm gonna keep drilling this. I'm gonna keep drilling this, man, because he came clean, and yeah, by him coming clean, right? What that really did, what that really did when him coming clean like this, it exposed a lot of fanatic fans of his, man. Especially the ones that didn't want um I seen so many guys that I like. I really I when it comes to YouTube, I don't really have a lot of respect for people on YouTube. But after witnessing today a lot of the content, I really don't have a lot of respect for guys, man, on YouTube. Because I watched and I listened. I'm like, yo, you guys, man, like what type of men are y'all, man? Like what type of group? Y'all are groupies to me, man. That was the ultimate groupie move by him coming clean and admitting to a lot of the things, and then uh you guys are content groupies. You content groupies came on here and tried to speak about everything and everything else, but what was really talked about. Mm, I just banged out a jalapeno pepper. Oh my god, damn! But I just couldn't get over how y'all couldn't talk about that, man. You know, and the man talked about it, man. The man came out his own mouth and admitted to a lot of his sins, his demons, drinking, talking with Crawford. Y'all got on here. Y'all didn't want to you know why? Because you a lot of y'all, right, were probably the guys that was on here, you know, in denial. Um, you know, probably no, especially y'all that's down there in Texas. If you cover Earl Spence and you're in Texas, man, a lot of y'all in Texas are gossip girls, man. Y'all, that's all y'all do is gossip, man. Y'all like y'all we call politics and all that is very very talkative. It's not. It's like gossipy. So you guys always knew this, and I could bring up a moment. I remember when barbershop conversations had um Charleston White on the show when they was kind of cordial at the time, and this is when I always knew. But I always been on the barbershop. But I knew barbershop was like a ultimate, like he comes off with this man masculinity stuff. But you're an ultimate fan to a certain fighters because you asked somebody, you was trying to lead it up, like you thought Charleston White was gonna speak so highly and decorate of Earl Spence like you was. And when you brought up Earl Spence, Charleston White called him a drunk, said he was a drunk. And the expression on your face, right, summed it up about who you were and your character when it comes to Earl Spence. Because if you was what you say, a journalist, like just cause that man called him a drunk, that's him. But by your reaction and how you carried it, you showed that you already was a groupie. You had a groupie mentality when it came to him. Because here is a man telling you his truths, his experiences with this man, and you couldn't accept that. Your facial expression said it all. And that's what we're seeing going on now with him coming out and admitting to a lot of this stuff now. You guys are doing content, not speaking on it. Why is that? Because now, granted, him and Terrence fight, and it doesn't go his way. All of this will be spoke about as the reasons why he wasn't successful in fighting Terrence. The car crash, the drinking, um, what other things was he saying? The PTD, all these things is going to, if he is unsuccessful in defeating Crawford. Best believe all of this will be brought up then. So why not bring it up now? Why not bring it up now? And I personally want to say that I am proud of Earl for admitting to this, because now it makes me look even more solid, because they were saying I wasn't solid, right? Because I was calling him out for this many years ago. I wasn't solid because I knew this about him and I didn't approve of this about him. So I wasn't solid. I was mad that I couldn't come to the gym. I never was in Texas when Derek had the gym. So that right there really rubbed me wrong too. Because it's like, that's how y'all gonna try to defame me, assassinate my character, make up lies. And the one thing to do to really turn me against you is to lie on my character. Like, just lie. Like the other lies, it was nothing to me. When you were saying, oh, I don't know this guy, he knows my uncles, he ain't my family. That's cool. Like that had no bearings on me, because by you saying that, it let me know your mentality. One, like, we're not family, but see how I roll and how I was raised, I'm different. We're different. But that didn't really bother me. That just showed me the type of person you was. Like I said, we are a little off in age, maybe 10 years, but it just let me know your mentality, because we're different. You know what I'm saying? We're cut from different cloths. But that didn't bother me. But what bothered me was how you tried to lie. Your whole team, everybody over there, tried to lie and make it seem like I was somebody I wasn't. As far as, oh, I'm mad, I'm jealous, I'm this. And you see how God turned that around for me? I'm in a better situation. I'm more of an insider now than I ever was being around you. And I can share this because, like, when I was around you, right, I wasn't what I am now. Even though I had the interviews and all that, when it came to getting information, I couldn't get no information. You know why? Because you don't even give information to your uncles. And a couple of times that I did get information, it never came from them. Like when I got that Mikey Garcia information and I put it out. You remember that? Remember this? I put it out. I was the first one to put it out when you was going to fight Mikey Garcia. What did you do? Phone calls were made. I had to take it down. I had to take it down because somebody else had to put it out first. And that's when I've been seeing the signs with y'all, but I'm like, damn, you make a call and I gotta take something down, but you didn't even give it to me to put out. But me being me, who I am, I'm solid. Like they said I wasn't solid. I'm official. I took it down. But right then I was like, yo, these dudes is man, they sometime iffy. You know, you're not with the business, bro. I knew it then. You didn't want to see me grow. I knew it then. Shout out to Toby in the building. But look at the situation I'm in now, though, right? And shout out to my team, man. I'm Team Tuck, official boxing business, media marketing agent. Shout out to a lot of the other fighters that I work with, Transformer, Cash Flow, Team Rougarou. You know, I get information now, bro. So that's why when all this was going on and y'all was lying on my name, I'm like, yo, this, and you see how I did y'all. When I got up, I stepped on y'all. And I was fronting on y'all. Yeah, fronting on y'all, flexing on y'all, fronting on y'all. Because y'all try to defame my character. And the whole time, I could have been out there really killing y'all. But look how God turned it around. You're killing yourself now. Because a lot of the things that you try to assassinate my character for, you're on record to admitting. And looking very, very, very Sugar Ray style. Very, very, very vulnerable right now. Vulnerable. You sound like a broken man. And Al Heyman probably knows that. Al Heyman probably knows that. That's why Al Heyman really doesn't want to make the fight. If anybody's holding up the fight, it's Al Heyman. And he's doing that for you. He's doing that for you. You know why? Because he doesn't feel that you could beat Crawford. He probably never felt that you could beat Crawford. That's why they was hesitant to make the fight. They wanted you to stay in-house. This is way before the accidents. Way before the accident. You know? Toby said, Shah solid. His catalog of work shows he gets his sources from the inside. That's why we get the hot. So that's a fact, Toby. That's a fact. It's even harder now, though, bro. But when I was running around with them, right? When I was running around with them, I wasn't even as connected as I am now. That's why I laugh when this dude be like, "Yo, I'm clout chasing. I'm this." Like, bro, I didn't like. What did I gain? Like, what did I gain? I never got media credentials, right? Real talk. Real talk. I never got media credentials. Like when you were seeing all those interviews with Keith Thurman and Tony Harrison, I was getting that out the mud, off the muscle. Me. Know what I mean? Me. I didn't start getting credentials. Shout out to Patrick Day. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. Once I linked up with Patrick Day, that's why when he passed away, man, it crushed me. But then like I knew I was like, watch. Because Patrick is an angel. Patrick looking over me right now as I'm doing this live. I said, yo, watch how the doors really start getting kicked in. Because Patrick is no longer here in the physical, but he's always here in the spiritual now. And sure enough, it did, because Patrick always believed in me. Patrick always told me, man. A lot of things that I'm doing now, Patrick always told me that. Oh, facts, man. Yo, that was the man. I'm gonna leave that up there, Toby, because I'm gonna speak on this since you left that comment. Let me get that comment up there. Let's get that comment up there. Okay, Toby said, look, why is my phone acting iffy? All right. He said Al Heyman was going to sell Earl out and feed him to Canelo. If Canelo, yes, he was, because he knows that, Earl is a fraction of himself, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, he is. He's not the same, man. He's not the same, right? So what was he doing? Like any Al Heyman is like my man from the Gladiator. You know that movie Gladiator? When Russell Crowe and them got sold into slavery and he didn't want them to fight at the Coliseum because he felt they was gonna get slaughtered. That's how Al Heyman is. Al Heyman will sell you to the biggest suitor. And Canelo Alvarez. That's why he wanted Earl. He was gonna sacrifice Earl to Canelo in Texas. So Canelo would have broke him up, man. Would have broke him up, man. The man been fighting at 147 his whole career. I don't care. You heard him. He gets big and fat calves and 185 and all that, but he has never fought at that weight, let alone 168. Man, he would have got broken up, man. But that's his guy. That's his guy, man. But great observation on that, Toe. Dope observation. But yeah, he opened up, and a lot of his radical channels didn't open up. You know why? Because they, like I said, especially the ones that's from Texas, they probably knew this. They knew he was out there drinking and partying and driving up the wrong side of the road. And you know how many reports I used to get? Like, and then it got to a point, a lot of people from Texas, I just had to cut them off because I got tired of them. Like, bro, you don't have to tell me about dude no more. I don't care. Like I'm beyond that. If it doesn't pertain to my team, I don't want to hear about it. And I got like, still to this day, like when certain people try to tie me in with him, I don't like that, man. You know why I don't like that? Because they try to make it seem like I was always using his name or using them to try to get somewhere, and I wasn't getting nowhere. But look where I'm at now without them. You know what I'm saying? So anytime people bring that up, no, you don't got to bring it up. The work speaks for itself. Others seen what I was doing. You know, others know. You don't have to talk about it. It's just like Toby said in his comment right here. The work shows. The work will always show. You don't gotta talk about it. It shows. Like unlike a lot of other people that do this or claim they do this, I actually have the resume to show it. It shows. Oh yeah, he was. He was. And you see Canelo turned it down. Turned it. Yeah, that was the 100 million. Remember it was like 110. He was gonna give him 50 for Earl and 50 for Charlo. Turned it down, man. Turned it down. Turned it down. But Tobe, how's your day going, man? I had a lovely Monday. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to the crib to put some more videos together, man. I was trying to do. I did a couple today. I need to be at the desk because I got some hard phrases we're gonna put out as well. I need to be at the desk because I got I did the R. Kelly video on the R. Kelly dude. No, I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done. Yeah, see that dude talked about me too, right? He I call him R. Kelly. Hold on, what just happened? Studio. I started talking about R. Kelly, right? I did the video on dude, right? He moving the goalpost now. But yeah, he should have knew I was coming for him. Cause I remember back in the day, right? Um, they did a post about me, right? This is what internet dudes do. They do posts and they talk about people. They did a post and Earl commented on the post and they all went crazy. And I remember dudes' comments in the post speaking on my name, talking about I'm the type that'll beg for money. Bro, I don't beg for nothing. I never beg for nothing in my life. I'm a taker. I take before I ask for anything. So when I see it, I say, don't worry, I'm gonna get this dude. Yeah, if you know me, that's how I give it up. I say, yeah, I'm gonna get this dude. And I have changed. I have grown in life because I caught a dude at the Barclays Center, right? You in my backyard, right? I'm like Tarzan. You know what Tarzan? Tarzan, all the wild animals rocked with Tarzan, right? This dude was at the fights in my backyard. The wild animals was in there going crazy. I'm Tarzan. But see where I'm at in life? I get what they call that? Give them a pass. Let them through. Yeah, I let them through, man. But I know that's why I'm blessed where I am now because God sees how my heart has changed. God sees that. But I remember when dude was talking crazy on my name. I'm like, bro, you don't even know me, dude. What are you talking about? That's what you do. I can tell by how you comment. That's what you do. You're a beggar. You're a beggar. So said, great day, man. That's what's up, man. Family is everything. Spoke to my daughter about an hour FaceTime. Oh man, that's awesome, man. Blessings on that, brother. Blessings. But yeah, I did the video on R. Kelly because now R. Kelly's moving the goalposts. Another dude that super fan of Earl's. He's a super fan, you know. Super fan, you know. But they did not want to acknowledge the fact that the man said he had a drinking problem. That's pretty much what he said. But shout out to his old lady, man. I remember when they first got together. I could throw that video up right now, man. She came a long way too, man. To see her conducting the interview and with the cue cards and all that, that was dope, man. Just to see her growth. And she got him really to open up, man. I'm telling you, nobody else could have got that from him. The only thing I'm gonna highlight that I know he was fronting hard when he talked about his hardest fights and all that, and he tried to say Lamont Peterson. Come on, bro. I should have muted the mic. My bad. Y'all blew my nose, man. That damn sweeper, man. I always gotta do that after working that sweeper. But yeah, Lamar Peters, you know that wasn't your toughest fight, man. Your two toughest fights, in my opinion, were Cal Brook and Sean Porter. Yes, Cal Brook and Sean Porter. Danny Garcia, no. Ugas, no. Ugas could have been a tough fight, but I think Ugas knew the assignment and he stopped fighting. And I'm gonna always say that. I don't care who doesn't like it. It is what it is, man. But Sean Porter, Cal Brook, are your probably two toughest fights. You're far removed from the Cal Brook fight and far, far removed from the Sean Porter fight. And I say that respectfully because the Cal Brook fight, um, you were still out there, but you were much younger. Um, you were still partying, but it wasn't catching up to you. Cal Brook, it wasn't catching up to you. The Sean Porter fight, it really started catching up to you. That's why you talked about the camps. It was catching up to you. The stuff you was doing outside the ring was catching up to you, and the things that people did not want to talk about, right? And that's why I always say, like, and I said this last night. I think I said this morning. The people around you, how official really are they? You know, because they got mad at me, but shouldn't they have been mad at you? Shouldn't you be mad at them? Because, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some people like people that aren't going to check them, aren't going to hold them accountable, you know? But in all fairness, to each his own, right? To each his own, man. I got 10 more minutes, but you know what? I just ate another one of them hot peppers. I be messing with them peppers, man. They're good to open up your sinuses and all that. If you know, you know, man. Get you some peppers, man. You know, I had these all day, but I wasn't messing with, and I mess with the seeds. You got to mess with the seeds, man. The seeds is where the real fire's at. Mm-hmm. Woo. That's why I'm the sauce, man. See, when I was in that sweep, I really wasn't messing with it because one thing about sweeping, because we're in a sweeping program right now, we're in a lot of residential areas, so it's like you hear me banging out the gallon of water now. It's hard. It's not like it's wooded areas where I could just jump out the sweep and do what I need to do. He said Cal was real tough. Facts. That was his toughest fight. That's the Sean Porter. Many people say he was losing that fight until he hit that gear. He hit a gear. Earl used to have gears. I don't think he has those gears no more. Cause remember when with Sean Porter, he hit the gear too. That knockdown saved him. That knockdown. You know what else saved him too, though? In all fairness, and Sean Porter's father dropped the ball in that fight. Sean Porter took a lot of low blows, man. Rewatch that fight, man. Earl Spence hit that man low, I don't know how many times. That's just a testament of how strong Sean Porter is, man. That man took crazy low blows and was still strong, man. Strong. Shout out to Sean, man. That knockdown really got Earl that fight. That knockdown. Because they was like, and that's just the stubbornness of Earl. Earl made that fight harder than what it needed to be because he wanted to fight Sean's fight. And he almost subsequently lost trying to fight his fight. It would have been good to see a fully fit Cal Brook. Yeah, Cal Brook, right? I leading into that fight, I knew Cal Brook was going to lose just off of what he went through. He fought Triple G at 160 and got broken up bad. Broken up bad. And if you know anything about the facial structure is all one bone. So when Cal Brook broke up that the first side of the face, and then subsequently Errol Spence broke the other side up, it was because he was already a broken man. But that was a good fight, though, man. That was like vintage Spence, man. He dug down deep, man, and got it. He got that. But he was out there then. He came home and celebrated. Did it up, right? It finally caught up to him, man. It caught up to him, man. That's why, like, when people look at Floyd, and I'm gonna throw Floyd in here one time too, right? Because I want to add this. I know all y'all saying, and I'm gonna speak on this because I like I said, I'm not. I don't have to hold my tongue no more when it comes to them because, like I said, I only owe accountability to myself and my team now. Him and Floyd Mayweather aren't cool. They can front for whoever, the media. They can front for YouTube and everything. They're not cool. They haven't been cool since that sparring session when Earl got the best of them. That has been on record. But prior to that and after that, they're not cool because one thing about Floyd, once upon a time, Earl did have a lot of potential. Not saying he still doesn't have that potential, but he's older now. He's a lot older. Um, and that window is not there no more. I'm talking about when he was young. 20 2023. I mean 2013, 2014, like fresh off the Olympics. Remember he was 2012 Olympian. A lot of potential. But a lot of missed opportunity. And I know he brought up the fact that Floyd is not involved with the negotiations. That's a lie. Floyd is an investor with PBC. Floyd and Al Heyman are pretty much almost like partners. Floyd and Al Heyman made a lot of money. Floyd could be another major holdup to this fight as well. I might do a more in-depth video on that, breaking that down for y'all, showing y'all that, because you got to think about this. If Bud and Crawford fought, Crawford and Spence fought a while back, right? But they always kept saying build the fight up, right? And this is titled as the biggest fight in boxing. How big do you think the winner of that fight would have been if they would have really got it on 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago? How big do you think they would have been? They would have been ready to, like Canelo, possibly getting that Canelo money. They would have been ready to get that Canelo type money. So when he says that Floyd Mayweather is not involved with the negotiation, that is a lie. Floyd is a silent, well, he's not even a silent partner. He is a partner with Al Heyman. And he probably is a major factor into why this fight is not being made. Because remember, Floyd did want to sign Bud, but Bud didn't sign with him. Floyd also, like I said, some of y'all may know this, some of y'all may not. Floyd bet with Mikey Garcia when EJ fought Mikey Garcia in Texas. See, a lot of y'all probably don't know this. See, one thing about me is I know stuff. I've been around. And what do they always say? Experience is the best. So I know things. I know more things than what people give me credit for. But now they're starting to, come around and give me the credit because they're sitting there like, man, this dude the whole time he's like Yoda, But him and Floyd ain't cool. All you gotta do is just pay attention. You don't gotta listen to me. Just pay attention. When Floyd threw him under the bus with the drinking, who did he use? He used one of his minions, his goons, Nate Jones, right? Put it out there. Another thing Floyd did, I think it was like it might have been the Rolly Tank fight. Before Rolly got the fight taken away with Easton Cruz, where he was like they had the press conference and Floyd was like, this is shots fired. You can look it up yourself. When he was like, yeah, fighters come up to myself and Al all the time and say, oh, I don't want to fight that guy. Who you think he was talking about? Who you think he was throwing shots at? Who you think he was throwing shots at? But see, a lot of times, well, now you see Earl is getting at him. But I guess at points in time, Earl couldn't probably get at him. I don't know. You know how they move over there. Dudes be having gag orders, and it is what it is. If you know, you know. But yeah, so when he says that Floyd is not a part of the negotiations, I don't think so. I listen. If Floyd tells Al something, you know they made a lot of money together. Who is Al gonna go with? Is Al gonna go with the guy that he made? How much did him and Manny make? How much did him and McGruger? Hopefully I said that right, man. Connor make? Who Al gonna side with? He gonna side with that guy because, like I said, him and Floyd made hundreds and hundreds of millions, not $4 million guaranteed purses. No, they made big boku dollars. And Floyd is a partner in the PBC, man. But listen, I'm gonna get to the crib, right? And I told you I got some more spices I want to put together. You know, some shorter videos. You know, dissecting that interview for y'all because, like I said, the YouTube community, they dropped the ball on this one, man. They're not really talking about it. They don't want to admit now because the man got the source looking real solid. The man came out and said he was a drunk, that he was drinking. This is all stuff that the source told you about. This is all the stuff that they try to defame the source's character because the source was telling y'all that he's not like that. He's not like that. But look how God turned it around, man. July 1st, Jahad Tucker, the future is upon us. You see what I said? Upon us. I didn't say it's coming. The future is upon us. And if you know, you know, get with the Tucker wave. I told somebody many eons ago that Jahad Tucker was coming. And now he's here. Have a good night, man. Yep, so now he is here, man. Have a good night. Good to see you back, man. Yep. But with that being said, man, y'all be good. So we about to get up out of here, man. I'm running late to the clock. But I'm on my way out the door, man. Y'all be blessed. Stay up. Look for the content though, man. I already dropped the R. Kelly video. You know, I told R. Kelly I was coming back for him, man. You know, I still might drop another one on him because he's doing a lot of delusional videos right now when it pertains to this. You know, he's doing many. He's doing many work your way up to that videos. You know, he got the goalpost video out right now. But he's speaking on Bud being active. And shout out to Blunts, man. I see Blunts in here. Blunts brought this up too last night. Yeah, they setting the excuses up. The excuses are already there. And I laughed last night when Blunt said it in WCS's chat, but it's like, yo, I don't think it's excuses, man. You know what it is? It's reality, man. It's reality, man. It's been reality. When that joint happened and no broken bones, I'm a savage. It was reality there, man. It was just, I don't know why they kept portraying stuff that I don't know. It is what it is. But they portrayed a false hood for so long. Knowing dude was like Dude was broken up, man. You know what I'm saying? No dude was broken up, man. And I said that on Combat. I jumped on Combat's stream this morning, and I said that like dude was broken up, man. But they tried to act like he was whole. Like, nah, he was broken up, man. And shout out to his girl. His girl got him to open up and admit a lot of that, man. And dudes can't even, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know a lot of dudes really don't rock with him, bro. They don't really rock with him. They're male groupies. They're male groupies, because if you really rock with somebody, right, you give them tough love, man. When they messing up, when they effing up, man, you're gonna tell them. You're gonna tell them like, yo, bro, you're not on point. These dudes can never do that to him. They'll never do it to him. You know why? Because they're groupies. They're not even yes men. You know, they're not even yes men. They're groupies, man. I'm telling you, and that's what kind of ruined him. He had a lot of groupies around him, male groupies, guys that were just around, just for a drink, just to be in the ball, you know. But that's neither here nor there, man. Let me get on this road. I'm gonna come back with more. Like I said, I'm gonna do this all week, because this is a hot topic. This topic is not going nowhere. You know, this listen, that was one of the best interviews, because it showed for real journalists and real, like, I'm ready to get on my journals. That's why I said when I get to the crib, get the girls' homework and all that situated, I'm going to edit some stuff up and get on my journalistic side, man, because it's so much juice in that, man. Just to have fun with, as far as like to clown these so-called wannabes that was speaking on the business, the contracts, and who's holding the fight up. The man didn't even say why when Terrence's name was brought up, he didn't have the energy that a lot of these dudes that claim to be his team, that claim to be his insiders, that know people, they have sources connected to him. That's all I got for y'all, man. Salute to everybody that came through. Smash that like button. It goes a long way. Check out the content, the shorts that I dropped. I dropped the R. Kelly dude. I dropped the little Spence clip with the negotiations and all that. With the negotiations not adding up. What the Radicals talking about signing the contract. But Earl telling y'all they still in negotiations. So who's lying? Is he lying, or is his radical supporters lying, man? But y'all be good, man. I'll be back on in a heartbeat, man. Like the 5 heartbeats. You know the vibes. Zaga. Yaga. Ahala.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimo-Helora. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.